Another day, another story. Samuel Thompson arrived in Langford, a small town nestled deep in the heart of the Mississippi Delta, with a sense of purpose burning in his chest. Armed with his trusty notepad and a relentless determination to uncover the truth, he stepped off the train and into a world shrouded in mystery and secrets. The townspeople eyed him warily, their eyes filled with suspicion and a touch of fear. Langford was a place where outsiders were not welcome, where the sins of the past were buried deep and forgotten. But Samuel was not deterred. He had heard whispers of a dark secret that had haunted Langford for generations, and he was determined to bring it to light. His first stop was Langford Manor, the once grand estate of the Langford family. The manor stood as a haunting reminder of a bygone era, its walls crumbling and its once majestic gardens now overgrown with weeds. Samuel couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding as he approached the decaying mansion. As he stepped through the grand entrance, the air was heavy with the weight of history. The echoes of past glories seemed to whisper through the halls, mingling with the dust that danced in the sunlight streaming through the broken windows. Samuel's footsteps echoed on the warm wooden floors as he made his way deeper into the heart of the manor. It was there that he found Martha Langford, the last surviving member of the once proud family. Martha was a woman worn by time and burdened by the weight of her family's legacy. Her eyes held a lifetime of secrets, and Samuel knew that convincing her to share them would be no easy task. He approached Martha with a mixture of trepidation and determination, his voice steady as he introduced himself as a journalist seeking to uncover the truth behind the Langford family's downfall. Martha's eyes narrowed, suspicion etched into the lines of her face. "Why should I trust you?" she asked, her voice laced with a hint of bitterness. Samuel met her gaze, his own eyes filled with sincerity. "Because the truth deserves to be heard," he replied. "The people of Langford deserve to know the secrets that have been hidden for far too long." There was a moment of silence as Martha considered his words. Finally, she nodded, a flicker of resignation crossing her face. "Very well," she said, her voice barely a whisper. "But be warned, young man. The truth can be a dangerous thing." And so, Samuel's journey into the heart of Langford's dark past began. With each step, he knew he was treading on treacherous ground, but he was undeterred. He was a man on a mission, a voice of justice in a town plagued by secrets. As he left Langford Manor that day, Samuel couldn't help but feel a sense of both excitement and dread. The road ahead would be filled with obstacles and challenges, but he was determined to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. Little did he know, the secrets he would unearth would not only shake the foundations of Langford but also expose the deep-rooted prejudices and injustices that had plagued the town for generations. Samuel's arrival in Langford was just the beginning of a journey that would test his resolve and force him to confront the darkest corners of human nature. But he was ready. Armed with his notepad and an unwavering belief in the power of truth, Samuel Thompson was prepared to shine a light on the lost legacy of Langford Manor. And in doing so, he would challenge the very fabric of a town built on lies and deception. Samuel Thompson, armed with his notepad and a burning desire for the truth, delved deeper into the history of the Langford family. The once grand estate of Langford Manor stood before him, a haunting reminder of the family's past glory. As he stepped through the creaking front doors, he could almost hear the echoes of laughter and whispers of secrets that had long been forgotten. Martha Langford, the last surviving member of the Langford family, greeted Samuel with a mixture of weariness and curiosity. Her eyes held the weight of generations, burdened by the knowledge of the family's dark legacy. Reluctantly, she agreed to share her family's history, knowing that the truth must be brought to light. Samuel listened intently as Martha began to unravel the tangled web of deceit and betrayal that had plagued the Langford family for generations. He learned that their wealth and influence had been built on the backs of the town's African American population during the era of slavery. The Langfords had profited from the blood, sweat, and tears of those they saw as nothing more than property. As Samuel dug deeper, he discovered that the Langford family had gone to great lengths to protect their reputation. They had hidden their dark secrets behind a facade of respectability, using their wealth and influence to silence anyone who dared to question their honor. Samuel's investigation revealed hidden identities and long-forgotten scandals, each revelation peeling back another layer of the family's carefully constructed facade. But Samuel's pursuit of the truth did not go unnoticed. Those who wished to keep the secrets buried grew increasingly desperate to silence him. They saw him as a threat, a danger to the delicate balance that had been maintained for so long. Samuel became entangled in a dangerous game of cat and mouse, where the line between friend and foe blurred. Undeterred by the threats and the danger that lurked around every corner, Samuel pressed on. He knew that the truth had the power to tear the town apart, but he also knew that it was a necessary reckoning. The Langford family's dark legacy had cast a shadow over Langford for far too long, perpetuating a cycle of injustice and oppression. As Samuel's investigation continued, he began to confront the town's inhabitants, forcing them to confront their own complicity in perpetuating the lies that had shrouded their community. The truth was a bitter pill to swallow, but it was a necessary step towards redemption. The secrets that had been buried for generations were finally being unearthed, exposing the hypocrisy that often lay beneath the surface of small-town life. In the face of overwhelming odds, Samuel's relentless pursuit of justice challenged societal norms and shattered the illusion of respectability. He became the voice of the voiceless, the champion of the oppressed. Through his unwavering determination, he showed the town that the pursuit of honor and truth was a noble endeavor, even in the darkest of times. As the secrets of Langford Manor were laid bare, the town stood at a crossroads. They could choose to cling to the lies and continue down the path of darkness, or they could face the truth head-on and strive for redemption. The lost legacy of Langford Manor served as a cautionary tale, reminding readers that the consequences of hiding the truth were far greater than the temporary comfort of deceit. Samuel Thompson had become more than just a journalist on a quest for the truth. He had become the catalyst for change, the spark that ignited a fire within the hearts of the townspeople. And as he continued his investigation, he knew that the road ahead would be treacherous. But he also knew that the pursuit of justice was a noble endeavor, and he would not rest until the truth was brought to light. The town of Langford stood on the precipice of revelation, its inhabitants forced to confront the truth that had long been buried beneath layers of deceit and denial. Samuel Thompson, the tenacious journalist who had become the voice of justice in this small Mississippi Delta town, had brought the dark secrets of the Langford family to light. Now, he stood before the townspeople, his eyes filled with determination and his voice resonating with the weight of the truth. As Samuel addressed the crowd, his words cut through the air like a knife. He spoke of the Langford family's exploitation of the town's African American population, of the lies that had been perpetuated for generations, and of the complicity of the townspeople in maintaining the facade of respectability. The truth hung heavy in the air, a palpable presence that could no longer be ignored. The townspeople listened in stunned silence, their faces a mix of disbelief, anger, and shame. They had known, deep down, that something was amiss in their beloved Langford. But they had chosen to turn a blind eye, to protect their own reputations and maintain the status quo. Now, faced with the undeniable truth, they were forced to confront their own complicity in perpetuating the lies that had shrouded their community. One by one, the townspeople stepped forward, their voices trembling with a mixture of fear and remorse. They confessed their sins, their participation in the injustices that had plagued Langford for generations. Tears flowed freely, as the weight of their guilt was finally lifted from their shoulders. It was a cathartic moment, a collective reckoning that would forever change the course of Langford's history. Samuel, ever the catalyst for change, listened to their confessions with a mixture of empathy and resolve. He understood the power of redemption, the potential for growth and healing that lay in the acknowledgement of past wrongs. He knew that the road ahead would not be easy, that the scars of the past would take time to heal. But he also knew that the pursuit of truth and justice was a noble endeavor, one that was worth fighting for. As the truth reverberated through the town, Langford began to undergo a transformation. The decayed buildings that had stood as a testament to the town's faded glory were slowly revitalized, their facades a symbol of the community's commitment to change. The once divided town came together, united in their shared desire to create a better future. Samuel's relentless pursuit of justice had not only exposed the dark legacy of the Langford family but had also challenged societal norms and shattered the illusion of respectability. He had become a beacon of hope in a town that had long been mired in secrets and lies. Through his unwavering determination, he had shown the townspeople that the pursuit of honor and truth was a noble endeavor, even in the face of overwhelming odds. As the dust settled and the wounds began to heal, Langford emerged from the shadows of its past. The town became a symbol of redemption, a testament to the power of confronting the truth and striving for a better future. Samuel Thompson, the young journalist who had arrived with a burning desire for justice, had become a legend in Langford, his name whispered with reverence and gratitude. The lost legacy of Langford Manor served as a cautionary tale, a reminder that the consequences of hiding the truth were far greater than the temporary comfort of deceit. It was a story of honor, redemption, and the enduring power of the human spirit. And as the town of Langford moved forward, forever changed by the revelations of its past, it stood as a testament to the resilience of the human soul and the transformative power of truth. Thanks for watching.